Welcome to Julian Plus 4. On this channel, we only ride with positive energy. Amanda Gorman. Written by Maria Isabel Sánchez Vegara. Little Amanda lived with her mother and sister in a 2-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles. She had trouble pronouncing some letters, but that didn't stop her from loving words like plum, stone, and spoon. Amanda read everything, from books to cereal boxes. She kept a diary and even tried writing her own dictionary. One day, while listening to her teacher read poetry, Amanda decided to become a poet. Having a speech impediment was a hill to climb for a poet, but Amanda saw it as a gift. Practicing her words with a song full of R's and going to speech therapy made her feel stronger and better. She was a teenager when she set her eyes on a special book. A black girl was staring at her from its cover, and it was written by an African American woman. Looking at it, Amanda realized that all the books she had read before were written by white men. Discovering books written by authors who looked like her helped Amanda find her own voice. She was the daughter of a black writer, descendant from freedom fighters who broke their chains and changed the world. The first time she stepped up to the mic was at a poetry workshop. Amanda was worried about her voice would sound. But once she started performing her poem, she felt that all of her ancestors were right next to her. From the lyrics in a song to the signs of posters on the streets, she saw poetry everywhere. For Amanda, it was not just a beautiful form of art, but a tool to change the world. She decided to study sociology, the science that explores how humans behave in groups. Amanda was a sophomore in Harvard when she was named America's first youth poet laureate, which led her to perform all around the country. When Joe Biden was chosen to be the next president of the United States, he asked Amanda to read a poem at his swearing ceremony. She couldn't wait to run home and tell her twin sister she was about to follow in the steps of one of her favorite poets, Monyei. The night before, Amanda rehearsed her poem over and over in front of the mirror. The country had lived moments of great division, and she just hoped for two things: bringing a message of unity and not tripping on her way to the podium. The whole world was moved by her poem. Amanda's words invited everyone to lay down their arms and hold hands to build a better country, a country where a skinny black girl could dream of becoming its president. Amanda kept writing about diversity, justice, and equality, things that were bigger than herself. Her books became instant bestsellers, her articles the most read, and her presence a shining light for others. And there will be many more words to add to the little Amanda's story, like step, first, and I. Because, as she once wrote, every day we write the future. Amanda Gorman, born 1998. Amanda Gorman was born in Los Angeles, California on March 7, 1998. Her and her two sisters were encouraged by their mom, an English teacher, to spend time reading and writing. As a small child, Amanda was diagnosed with an auditory processing disorder and a speech impediment, but she saw them both as a gift that would be her strength. She fell in love with poetry at school after hearing her teacher read aloud in class. As a teenager, she was inspired after discovering a book by Toni Morrison and realized that her voice as a black woman was too important to be silenced. In 2014, she became the Los Angeles Youth Poet Laureate, and in 2015, she published her first book, The One for Whom Food Is Not Enough. As a student, she was named America's first ever National Youth Poet Laureate. This honor saw her perform at events across the country and during an event at the Library of Congress. Future First Lady Jill Biden heard her speak 3 years later at President Joe Biden's inauguration on January 20th, 21. Amanda became the youngest ever inaugural poet at the age of 22, stood in front of the U.S. Capitol building. She recited her poem, The Hill We Climb, about her hope for a brighter future in America. It was a groundbreaking moment that inspired millions of young people watching across the world. Her books shot to the top of the bestsellers list, and she became the first poet to ever feature on the cover of Vogue magazine, a beacon of light for dreamers everywhere. Amanda's words and spirit remind us that we are more powerful together than we are apart. The end.
Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.